What's up, YouTube? So we went and hauled the power poles home today. The boss said that we could borrow the white Dodge to haul them, but when we got there, he still had it hooked to his big trailer and he wasn't around, so we just went ahead and hooked it up to the little truck here and pulled it home. But what I wanted to make a video about was actually the little truck here, because we didn't take the camera with us today, but we should have, because I wanted to show you guys what we do with this truck when we get done with it. We need to get a bigger truck, but that hasn't happened yet, of course. So I wanted to tell you guys the story about this little truck right here and how it came to be. I used to have a truck that was a 2001 Chevy. It had several different colors of body panels on it and stuff. When I bought this truck, it didn't have that big door dent. I hit a deer after I started driving it, and I haven't ever had a chance to fix it. It did have a big door dent on the other side when I bought it. But this truck is a Chevy 1500 HD, and it was sitting in somebody's backyard, and somebody had pulled the motor and transmission out of it, and then they brought it here from another state. I can't even remember. I know I had to have it inspected, maybe Arizona or something. And I mean, she's beat down, and turn the key on, has a misfire and a code, and I wanted to show you guys 374,000 miles on it. But anyways, when I got the truck, it was sitting in a guy's backyard. The front clip was sitting in the bed. The stock bed was on the truck. The front clip was entirely taken off. The motor, transmission, and transfer case were gone, but the front and rear differentials were there. So, and all of the body parts were there to put the front clip back together. Besides the front bumper, it wasn't there in the bed, which was really beat up bad. Now the doors and stuff weren't that beat up then, but so my other truck was beat up really bad, and I knew this truck was a 6-liter truck with a 4L80 in it to start with, and see, it was a 2004. See, that's from something with a 4.8. Anyways, this is a 5.3 motor and a 4L60E transmission, and this truck came out with a 6.0 motor and the 4L80 transmission. And we have another truck here, the blue one. It's clear over there on the other side of the house, that has the 4L80 in it, and I bought it with a bad transmission that wouldn't stay in overdrive, and we still got 10,000 miles out of it. And I was really wanting to make this video because everybody's always, oh, the transmissions, the 4L60s and the 4L80s are so bad. Well, this truck, as far as to my knowledge, the truck is well over 450, 500,000 miles between the motors and stuff it's had in it. But to my knowledge, the 374,334 miles is actual mileage for this motor and transmission. Now, I did put a transfer case on it, but for this motor and transmission, to my knowledge, that's actual mileage. Now, and this transmission is still working. That's why I said I wish I had had the camera with me earlier today, because we had to come up some pretty big hills pulling this big PJ trailer, which I have to commend the big PJ trailer. It's awesome. I mean, it does a great job doing what it does and hauling the weight and pulling it, you know. But at the end of the day, it's a half-ton pickup with a small automatic transmission, smaller than even what it was meant to do. And the biggest hill we had to come up, I clicked it from third down into second, and the truck never even shook or shimmied or nothing, and we just creeped right on up over the hill slow. So I think that I don't know, I really been considering, because I want to get a new truck, and you guys let me know in the comments what you think about this. If I can find a wrecked 2001 Duramax, I mean, I've already put something different in here than what was in here once, and I'm pretty sure that the Duramax, I mean, the wiring harness that comes out of the cab's exactly the same. So it's basically just guess probably this wiring harness right here was a major one that the differences were in, and then the rest of the engine and transmission wiring harness all goes out here. So, I mean, of course, air conditioner lines and different stuff like that you got to change. But I was thinking if I can find a four-wheel drive Duramax truck that's wrecked real bad or maybe flooded or something, it'd be nice to find one that had two good doors on it. But I have a friend that owns a salvage yard, and he has a truck that has two good doors on it, so I could make it happen. But anyways, I put this bed on here after I got it too. That didn't come with it, but I could make it happen to get this truck fixed up nice and probably make it into a diesel. But for the effort of doing that, I could probably just buy something diesel that's already running. I don't know. I know I really need to get something. I mean, it's probably not really safe to haul this big trailer with that little truck, but I mean, it gets the job done. So I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about that. Would you put the time in for a Duramax if you could find one cheap enough? I don't know. You'd have to find the whole truck because you'd need all the air conditioning lines and all of the power steering stuff, and there's no telling what's all different. The power brake booster's probably different. The cruise, everything is probably way different. I mean, everything besides that one harness that goes into the dash, and then there's probably actually stuff different inside, fuses and relays and stuff that you won't have that you have to put in. But that's stuff that I can do if I have both trucks here and I can see what it looked like before. But I don't know, and I don't know if it's even in the budget, because those trucks even wrecked are probably still so expensive that I can find something. But I sure would like to have something, maybe with a dual rear wheel, maybe just a single rear wheel, but something that would be a little safer for pulling this stuff, because I know we're not going to pull trailers that are smaller in the future. I mean, that's not the plan. I still have the forklift mast here. I haven't forgotten about the forklift attachment for the skid steer that I want to make, and still saving a forklift battery. We scrapped one of them out, and we have a tin trailer here that needs to get hauled in, and an iron trailer here that needs to get hauled in with a bunch of aluminum and stuff piled on top. But that's all long iron, and this is all short iron. Anything under